So hello there gang, so this is Active Ideas, welcome to the channel. This is an unboxing of the Apple Watch Ultra. I've got all the bands here today. So we've got the diving band but also the Alpine band, but I reckon I'll be using the trail band, which is included in the package. And also I've been testing the Enduro 2 for quite a long time now, which is Garmin's version of like the ultra endurance watch. So hopefully I'll be able to give some insight there as well as to how the best Garmin has to offer compared to obviously the Apple Watch Ultra and these bands. So let's get started without further ado, shall we? So for the moment we're just going to put these bands to the side. This is the box that it comes from when it's sent from Apple. And this is obviously the bottom. It just says on here that you've got the ultra titanium case with the orange Alpine loop, and we've got the Apple Watch logo on the box as well. So you pop these collars off. So there we go. How cool does this look? First of all, we've got the booklet, we've got the bands here. So again, I'll be showing these bands in different videos. So if you've never used an Apple Watch before, and to be honest, I haven't, this is pretty useful. The next page is just showing you some of the features, such as the GPS action button, the international orange, high visibility for quick access at a glance. The siren's located just here, which is that circle, and it's got a 3 microphone array, so triangulates audio to enable active wind and noise reduction. So the altimeter and depth gauge, real-time measurement for altitude and underwater depth up to 40 meters. View the UV index and temperature. And this is just showing here how the backtrack system works with different waypoints that you've left throughout your route. And the last is just this page here. So this is just your health and safety, how to avoid hearing damage and radio EMF radiation, all that good stuff. And class 1 laser product. So I'll lift this up. So that's just saying that it's the ultra titanium case, and it's what, 49 millimeters. There we go. So when you do open up the Apple Watch Ultra box, you've got your Apple Watch Ultra here. And just the charging cable as well. So here it is in all its beauty. We've got the Apple Watch Ultra. On the back it says the sapphire crystal, GPS, LTE, water resistant down to 100 meters, dive down to 40 meters, Watch Ultra, 49mm titanium case and ceramic casing, and obviously the sapphire crystal. We've got the action button on one side with a speaker grill on the siren. On the other side we've got the dial, we've got the back button. Again on the sides we've got how you're going to connect it to your band. So the slip-in mechanism with these buttons here to unlock or lock the band in place. So that's a cool feature. When you have the watch turned off, you can still check what the time is without turning the watch on by holding down the crown. Never knew that. But to actually turn the watch on, you'll have to hold down the back button. And there we have it, the beautiful Wayfinder Watchface, and it is absolutely stunning. I enjoyed having it in the red mode as well. And the red mode is just to make it a bit easier on the eyes when you are trying to get to sleep, or you're trying to use this watch in the dark or at night time, save your night vision. Obviously, I need to get a strap on this so we know what it looks like. So you remember at the bottom of the box it comes with a strap, and this is the orange Alpine strap version. Pull this out. And here we have it, the Alpine strap. We'll push it in and see what happens. Find the groove from the other way because it's a bit tough. So I'm having a little bit of trouble using this band. I've never used it before. It's got a nice feel to it actually. Wasn't really sure how this would feel on the wrists. If I show you, sticking out a bit awkwardly, but I would say I have this fitting comfortably. I wouldn't want it any tighter. So I'm gonna set a bearing over here, press done. And when I deviate from it, you can see this orange line here just showing me how off course I'm going. And they're kind of doing the same thing here. So it's good that the Apple Watch can take a bearing. What you can do is click this waypoint button, and when you click the waypoint button, you can choose to drop a waypoint at the specific time, and you can call it whatever you want. So I'm going to call this waypoint home, and press space, and then do a little home emoji, press done, scroll down, and I'm going to make this waypoint, we'll do blue, and symbol. We can also start backtrack. So once you leave an area with lots of, I believe it's foam masks, the Apple Watch Ultra is going to start collecting its own kind of backtrack route, so that if you're out on a walk, you can get back to your car or wherever you've left. Your house, your tent, your home, your car. You'll click this pair of footsteps down here, and then you can start your backtrack. So Apple Watch can record your route in case you get lost, start, and then off you go. And at the top here, we have got some more settings. You can see the incline, the elevation, the latitude and longitude. So one other thing you can use on the Apple Watch is you can use the crown to scroll through the compass, and that's just going to make the compass offer some different things. So if you want to see your elevation, your incline, your latitude and longitude, you also see like the Wayfinder as well. So this is me as a person, and you'll be able to zoom in and out and see the different waypoints that we've set. Let's zoom in some more. And on your compass, you can zoom all the way into 660 feet. So that's the most in that it's going to take you. You can't actually see as well that I'm stood directly on the waypoint. So I'm actually going to walk to the bottom of my garden and see if that changes. So we've also got the activity profile. So that's what the activity profile looks like on the Apple Watch. And we've got the Garmin here. One bad thing about listening to Spotify on the Apple Watch Ultra is that you have to use headphones. Now Garmin are a step ahead, or they're about to be. Their Venue 2 Plus can play music out of the actual watch, and that's a feature I'm super interested in. You can call these features gimmicks, like the torch that we've got on the Enduro 2 here and the Fenix, but they're not gimmicks. Using this when I was camping in the Peak District and couldn't see anything because it was pitch black for most of the day was an absolute lifesaver. And using my watch as well to play music out, just when I want to listen to a little bit of music on my run, I've left my phone at home, I don't want to carry headphones, I just think it's a very cool feature. Hey Siri, can you set a 10-minute timer?
10 minutes, counting down.
So yeah, interacting with the voice assistant on the Apple Watch Ultra is fantastic. You can send messages, and again, I'm using iOS to iPhone, and Apple are very locked down with Garmin. They're very locked down with Twitter, it seems, and Elon Musk at the moment. A bit scary getting yourself into an Apple ecosystem if they are going to be so strict with what other people can do. And I realise that that is a benefit of having such a secure platform in terms of things being secure and not being hacked. But also there's a compromise that you are just trapped with the Apple stuff and not able to use a Stride footpod, not able to use the Garmin easily without it being just an absolute faff on. And it also works other ways as well, where, for example, getting workouts off of the Apple Watch onto platforms such as Strava just becomes a little bit more awkward, where you might have to use a third-party paid service for that to happen smoothly. Whereas Garmin, it's just going to work, no issues. You want to upload to Strava, get it done. And just, again, to get into that nighttime mode on the Wayfinder Watchface, you're just going to slide up this crown until it goes red, and then off you go. One thing I did like about this watch face though, apart from it blinding me at night, was how beautiful it looks. I did shower with both these watches on yesterday actually, and I did find, because I didn't put the water mode on this, I just got in the shower, didn't turn the touchscreen off on the Enduro, and you're going to have much better experiences using the Enduro. Say you're trying to scroll through maps and you're hiking in the rain, the scrolling experience is going to be great on this, even with rain on the screen. So kudos to Garmin for that. With the Apple Watch, it once it got a little dribble of water on, was fairly unusable, I'd say, and that's something I need to test out a little bit more on my review. But this was pretty much unusable when it got exposed to water, which is a bit of an issue because you can't use the buttons to navigate through the watch, and you can't use the touchscreen to navigate through the watch. You've got this combination of being forced to use both, and if one's inhibited by the environment, which you're going to be putting this through tough terrain, you're going to run into a few issues. So we've got the map of the UK up here, and let's have a quick look at diving into the Peak District. So on the Apple Watch, when you zoom into a place, you're going to use the crown, and it's going to really shoot you in quite quickly. And on the Enduro 2, all you've got to do is double tap in the location, and you'll slowly kind of get more detailed, more zoomed in, and you've also tell you how above ground you are. So at the minute, the resolution is 20 miles from the ground. So if we try and find Carlisle on both the Enduro and the Apple Watch, which is just up here. So we're looking at the same city here and roughly the same resolution. And you can see the Lake Eden going through Carlisle and the different roads as well. And you can see that you've actually got the name of the roads on the Enduro 2. So the A69, it's very clear to see. A7. The roads are on the Apple Watch, A69. Oh, there we go, look, B6 to 64, A7. Yeah, I mean, very similar stuff. Apples and oranges here, really, what you prefer out of the two. The scrolling experience on the Apple Watch is amazing. The resolution time it takes to load, if I zoom right in, zoom out, I mean, it's really quick to zoom in, zoom out. It's not really struggling, is it? Let's face it. Just want to say thank you for watching. If you are interested to find out more, I did have loads filmed, but this video is getting a bit long, so yeah, stay tuned for like the Enduro versus the Apple Watch Ultra. Stay tuned for where I talk about the difference in bands. I'm going to dive into it all, and I'll have a separate kind of navigation video as well. Peace out. So thanks for watching. You know the drill. Like, comment and subscribe if you can. My slogan, dreams are a step away. And remember, show compassion, show esteem, and have fun out there.
Peace out.